Divorce is weird. I mean, I once lovingly vowed to spend the rest of my days having and holding someone that I met at 16. And now I'm dodging their mother's calls and I use their birth certificate as a mouse pad. My therapist says that grief is love transformed. If grief is love, I'm not sure what I have to grieve. I mean, I spent years trying to be who they wanted me to be, who they told me I was. And I'm not sure how that's love. For instance, they bought me pink roses every 2 weeks like it was clockwork. On the outside, sweet, right? Who doesn't like flowers? But here's the thing though, he only ever bought me pink roses. I asked him one time and he said, well, they're your favorite. Huh. Right, I guess that makes sense. So I was telling everyone that I liked pink roses. I bought a painting of pink roses at an estate sale, put it in our bathroom, bought myself a pink roses phone case. My mom bought pink rose earrings for my birthday. You know me, the girl who likes pink roses. Then one day, I'm walking through the market by our house, and I see a little stand with pink roses on them. I never noticed it before, but there it was, and I think to myself, oh wow, what a coincidence. There's a stand so close to our house with my favorite flowers. How serendipitous. Not long after that, I discovered the affair. They cried when I confronted them. Sobbed like a baby. And I spent the evening comforting them and sharing the blame. It was a low point, I'm not gonna lie. Well, one very painful and drawn out divorce later, I finally got myself into therapy. Nothing like telehealth, I mean the good stuff. I mean with the chaise lounge and everything. It wasn't cheap, but if I'm totally honest, I spent billable hours in that room defending my ex. I guess some part of me still wanted to believe it was somehow all my fault, just like they said. I was 4 months into therapy when I brought up the roses and we pieced something together. My now ex's commute to and from their paramour took them by the market and right past that little pink rose stand. And something clicked. I never really liked pink roses. They were never really for me. It was just a convenient way for them to offload a teensy-wincy bit of guilt on their way home from their bi-monthly extramarital activity. I wanted to believe so badly that they actually cared, that they knew something about me, that I was willing to disregard the fact that it wasn't even true. What kills me is that if they had bothered to go into the market, they could have found a whole array of flowers. But that would have taken just a little bit of effort that I wasn't worth, apparently. that realization freed something in me. If he didn't even know me, maybe he was wrong about me. Maybe I wasn't even the problem. Maybe I never was. So here I am. A few thousand in legal fees, a few thousand in therapy fees, and still figuring out who I really am. So who do I become? Do I become the person I was before all this? Before this mess? I guess that's who I'm grieving. The person I could have been. But if grief is love, I guess that really means I love myself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm taking myself out on a date. It's my therapist's idea. Put the effort I deserve into myself. Maybe I'll go see a movie. Maybe go dancing. I don't know. I'm still figuring out who I am. What I like. But I think I'm going to start by getting myself yellow azaleas.